Just because you don't believe in Jesus doesn't mean you can't find Jesus. Because I never bought into all that magic in the sky stuff, but I found my Jesus right when I needed him the most. We met in the 11th grade, Jesus and I, but back then, I didn't know that he was Jesus, so I just called him Hank. We were both 17, but his 17 felt more like 30. I was young and stupid, didn't care to ask questions, and he kept mostly to himself, but still, he had this way of speaking. It made you feel as if his words had traveled some great distance to find you, and they didn't just find you. They hit you in the chest. Every syllable, an electric sledgehammer of perception, left you slack-jawed and breathless, hoping that he never decided to try and hurt your feelings. Because you would have killed yourself. He never fit in and he never cared to. Wore a purple scarf that was knitted by his mother. Wore it every day the weather would allow. Some kids made fun of him for this. I was one of them. On Wednesdays, I made fun of Jesus in his purple scarf, and in the evenings, went to church and searched empty skies for signs of hope, while Jesus went home to Robinson Street, kissed his mother, said hello to his sister, and began cooking the family's dinner like he already knew what holy was. Must have learned the secrets while everyone else was out chasing their addictions. I was chasing definitions, seeking self-esteem, love, validation in the eyes of a mostly absent father. I was a mostly absent child. Thought acceptance was a gift that was lavished upon court jesters, so I began painting my face with the laughter I'd earned at the expense of other people. I thought that it would make me something, but it made me nothing. Because one day a 20-year-old Jesus sat down with a 20-year-old excuse for a man and explained to me that identity is not measured in acceptance. It's not measured in ideas or good intentions or even in the realm of genetics. It isn't that my girlfriend had just left me or that my best friend's eyes held more secrets than American history. Identity can only be measured by the way one affects the world around them, and this is why Hank was Jesus. It didn't matter that his father didn't actually create the universe, and it wouldn't matter if he had. Just like it didn't matter that my father doubled as a disappearing act and drank away my college fund. Because Jesus was not defined by his father. Just like Hank was not defined by his father. Just like you are not defined by your father. We are defined by our actions, and that means that holy is nothing more than responding to the presence of purpose in such a way that means your time here has not been wasted. I understood, and soon my heart began to pound to the offbeat of this broken-legged Messiah who had spent his life leading children through the Egypt of their own emptiness, and now I was one of them. He didn't just talk. He lit words on fire and knuckleballed them through your spirit, branded you with the timeless correctness of the cosmos in a way that left no question as to his divinity. He used deities as sock puppets and acted out morality plays on all 10 fingers, spoke only in the language of your potential, saw inside of you only the doctor, lawyer, mathematician, but for me, he taught me how to listen. How to stand fast while someone's heart breaks into a million tiny pieces and stay resolved to help them Humpty Dumpty themselves back into something cracked but beautiful. Taught me that people cry only because they're too afraid to speak, so the silence between words says just as much as the words themselves sometimes. Showed me the truth of the matter, which is that we all have too many stories to tell and not nearly enough ears under skies that aren't listening and gods who don't care, but sometimes you find Jesus.